I like that seat, man. What kind of seat is that?
It's a diamond custom seat. It gave me 3.5 inches back. You know, I'm 6'4", so
Where you get it at?
diamond custom down there. I ordered it. That same one. I told him about it too. He's got one too.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
This one, I got it patterned after the F6B a little bit. So
okay.
it kind of slants back.
Yeah.
Gold Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs.
What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Chris, out on the Gold Wing. Out on the Gold Wing. And today riding with the one and only, all the way from Knoxville, Tennessee. Slappy.
The slap dog.
Slap
baby.
dog in the house. What's up, Slappy?
What's going on, Caliente, boy? It's my pleasure. It's been a long time.
Man, out here riding with Slap Dog. What's going on, Slap Dog?
Man, I don't know nothing. Get out here and get lost for a little while.
Slap Dog, I hadn't seen you since Wing Ding 40.
Right.
Hadn't seen you since Wing Ding 40 when you took us down to the tail of the dragon.
Oh, yeah. Riding on them dark sides, leaving them curves.
Riding on the dark side. Riding with Slappy, and we got K Smooth riding tail gunner. And we are out here south side of Birmingham, Alabama. Is that right?
Tenfold. Yeah, headed down to Pensacola.
Headed down to Florida. I'm gonna watch you eat some water. I'm gonna watch you eat some of the mud bugs there, Slappy.
I don't know, man. I don't believe I've been that hungry before. I think you gotta be pretty hungry to eat.
Eat them old mud bugs, huh?
Yeah. We call them crawdads back in East Tennessee.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking about that other day. It's West Tennessee meets East Tennessee. What do you think?
Oh yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good, man. I am out here hanging out with Slappy, old Slap Dog.
Get the doggone
K Smooth. K Smooth is K Smooth talking about getting a Cena anytime soon.
Yeah, we might get him one down here while we messing around in Pensacola. If somebody's got one on the shelf.
Okay.
Yeah, I told him I might get me another one and just let him use it while we're down here. And that way I have one for my passenger if I ever get so lucky to get one to ride with me.
Okay. Hey, Slap, let me ask you a question. When did you first started watching my vids?
Oh, man, it's been about, I guess about a year and a half ago when I started messing around trying to add stuff to it.
Okay.
On YouTube, but I just kind of I forget what it was I added, and then you kind of popped up like the first one.
Okay.
About, like the GYI, put stuff on your bike, and I was like, well, daggone, he ride and got that GoPro action going on, and you of course you was putting some stuff on your bike,
right?
And you was riding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this question: are my lights bright?
Oh, they lit up.
What about now?
Oh yeah, they super lit up now.
Oh, okay.
Mess around and get a ticket. They're gonna think they might think you the police down here. Oh yeah, that thing lit up. Them creek lights are lit up too. Yeah, you got it lit up now. Good.
Yes, sir.
If it's like that in the daytime, I can imagine what's at night.
What's at night, huh?
Yeah.
Out here riding on Voltron. Today, my bike got so many names. Today is Voltron. Voltron. Hey, Slap Dog, I noticed you got that, what kind of car tire you got on that bike?
Oh, that Bridgestone drive guard.
You got the Bridgestone drive guard, run flat.
30,000.
You got 30,000 miles on it?
30,000 on this one.
Now, Slappy, You know, I used to say I wouldn't Darkside, and you know, I started Darkside in last year. One of the best moves I ever made. And, you know, people often try to debate me on it and why I shouldn't do it and why it's a bad reason. And my thing is, if you never tried it, you really shouldn't have an opinion. Because
Right.
you at least need to have tried it to form an opinion. Now, like I said, you got 30,000 miles on your Bridgestone drive guard. You pull in the trailer. What do you think? What's your honest opinion about riding on a car tire?
Oh, man, I ain't going back.
Oh, you're not going back.
I'm like Brother Cabo. I ain't never going back.
You hear that, Dunlap? I ain't never going back.
I ain't never going back.
Man.
No, but no kidding though, man. I mean, this tire's been to Key West 3 times, Niagara Falls twice, all the way to California. I mean, it's just now getting scuffed in good.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it just makes sense. You know, you pull in the trailer, you're doing a lot of straight lining, because we proved that you can still take curves with it, you know, riding that Dragon.
Right.
But we do a lot of straight lining, and, you know, you wear out a car, a regular motorcycle tire, 8,000 miles if you're lucky.
Right. Yeah, those Bridgestones G704, G709, they don't last long at all. They ride good now. They ride real good. They smooth. They grip the road real good. But 10,000 miles, you got to pull them off.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you're flat in the back. It's time for a new set.
Yeah, I've never been one of them kind of people that uses that second part of the tire. I like to use that first part of the tire.
Right.
And get another one. So about 8,000 miles, just trying to get off. And it really sold me when I came back from Key West on my motorcycle tire. I had a blowout.
Okay.
You know, riding 2 up, and
Right.
you know, that tire was practically brand new. I just didn't like that at all. So I was like, man,
What?
shoot.
Now let me ask you this question. Let me make sure I heard you right. You was on a motorcycle tire and you had a blowout, pulling a passenger, riding 2 up,
Riding 2 up,
On
pulling
your-
my trailer.
pulling your trailer on the way back from Key West. What type of tire was it that had a blowout?
Well, it was the Bridgestone, the tires that come on the bike, the Bridgestone, whatever
The
that is.
704, 709?
Right.
So you was riding on an OEM tire, a motorcycle tire, not a car tire, but a motorcycle tire,
Right.
on your way back from Key West, Florida, with the passenger riding 2 up, pulling a trailer, and you had a blowout.
Oh, man, he slung a rock. Yeah, 10-4. Had a blowout, scared us both. You know, I kept it up. But,
Was it
that
trying to get away from you?
No, it kind of blowed out, and I could really tell it real quick, and I hit the shoulder with it. But
Okay.
but it ripped to shreds. I mean, it was nothing.
I wonder, how many miles you think was on that tire?
Oh, it probably was 3,000 miles on that daggone tire.
On a brand new, on a 3,000 mile on a Bridgestone G704, 709, had a blowout.
Yeah.
It wasn't overpressure, under pressure, nothing like that.
Oh no, it was in October, so the road wasn't too hot.
Road wasn't hot. Okay.
Right.
Man,
Yeah.
that's crazy, man. And you know, I hear a lot of people talking about, you know, trying to put down the car tire on the bike, but I don't know of anyone, I haven't heard of anyone that had any issues with riding a car tire. I've heard of issues with motorcycle tires, but I haven't heard any issues with a car tire.
Yeah, with that with the run flat, even if you have an issue, you can at least limp it off the side of the road and might get it to a dealership. With that motorcycle tire, you're dead in the water.
You're dead in the water. And I even heard people say crazy stuff like, oh, the tire will come off the rim on a car tire. Man, people say some of the craziest things, but they've never owned a car tire on their bike. They just going by what they think may happen.
Yeah, I've never seen that. After we come back from California, that was 8,000 miles. And we had a guy that had a Gold Wing and a Harley.
Right.
And they had just put brand new tires on the bikes. They had to get a tire before they made it all the way home.
Wow.
They had to stop, and they got the head knocked off, because you know they're going to take advantage of you when you come out
On
of
the
town.
road, sure is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they got their head knocked down to the white meat, so, but like I said, I've been to California and Key West and still riding on this thing.
Right. And you barely knocked rubber off of it.
barely knocked the roof off.
Yeah, yeah. And see, that's the thing. That's why I said I ain't never going back. You hear that, Dunlap? I ain't never going back. Now, if you don't run a car tire on your bike, I don't want to even hear from you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because how can you speak about something that you never even experienced? That's like somebody trying to tell you how to fly an airplane that never flew an airplane.
Right.
How can you tell me what to expect and tell me how to operate it when you never even been in a cockpit?
Yeah, it just makes sense. Even my spare, I got a spare rim. It's somebody calling me there.
Somebody calling you?
Yeah,
Okay, I can I can stop it and we can pick it back up.
Yeah, I ignored him. I see. Even my spare rim got the car tire on.
So you put a car tire on your spare rim.
On the spare.
Okay, you basically did a Caliente special.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I did there, Slappy.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what I did.
And that only makes sense because if you go, if you have a flat when you're on a road trip, they ain't gonna put no car tire back on your bike. They gonna put the motorcycle tire. Then they gonna knock your block off when they do it.
Sure is.
So I just put that spare in there and get on to the house and deal with my man at the house and let him put get back right.
Now let me ask you: do you have a spare in your trailer for your bike, or you don't have it with you?
I didn't bring it with me on this trip, but I normally do.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't bring it on this trip.
Now I gotta admit, Slappy, I do have a spare in my trailer, and on that spare is a regular motorcycle tire. It was the OEM tire that came on that rim.
Yeah.
It's brand new, never been on the road. And the only reason that I got it back there is because it's more narrow than a car tire. So it takes up less space in my trailer.
Right.
Now in my enclosed trailer, I got, a car tire on the rim for my spare.
Oh, you got two spares.
I got two spares.
Okay.
Yeah, I got one with a motorcycle tire, an OEM Bridgestone, and the second one with a Bridgestone drive guard. But with me now in my trailer would be a motorcycle tire.
I'm gonna tell you something that's silly. When we went to California, one of the guys on the Gold Wing, he had like I said, he needed a tire. But now I had a rim with a car tire on it. I said, well, if you have a flat tire, I'll put, we'll fix it, put my car tire on there and get you to the shop.
Right.
He said he'd rather sit on the side of the road.
And that's where they'll find him, on the side of the road.
And that's where I leave it.
Let me say this, Slappy. Now, I said I got a motorcycle tire spare in my trailer. But if I have a flat on my car tire, I'm going to pull out my plug kit and try to plug it.
Right.
I'm not going to try to put that motorcycle tire on my bike unless I have no other option.
Right.
Before I do that, I'd rather pull out my plug kit that I got in my saddlebag, and I'd rather plug it. Pull out the object. If it's a nail in my car tire, if it's not in the sidewall, I'm going to pull the nail out. I'm going to pull out my plug kit, and I'm going to plug it. I'm going to air it up with my portable compressor.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep on rolling.
And don't that hurt your feelings when you go out and buy a brand new $300 tire, put a couple of 100 miles on it, and pick up a daggum nail in that motorcycle tire?
Right, and they're not going to plug it for you. They're not going to even patch it for you.
No.
Years ago they would plug it, then they went to a plug patch. Well, they went from a plug to a patch to a plug patch. Now they won't do anything. If you pick up a nail, their solution is buy a new tire.
Right.
Scrap it. You can't even get a road hazard on a motorcycle tire.
Right.
But with my Bridgestone drive guard car tire, I got road hazard. Came with the tire.
Really?
Came with it. It wasn't even extra. Came with it. And I only paid like $104 for my car tire with road hazard.
You know what? I never even thought about that road hazard on one.
Uh-huh.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put something on my mind when I go get my next one.
Yeah. Yeah, I got road hazard on my Bridgestone drive guard. Came with it. But you can't even buy a motorcycle tire with road hazard. So what does that tell you?
Oh, man. Shoot, that's highway robbery.
That's what it is, Slappy. Highway robbery.
And I got 3 bikes now. I got to run the motorcycle tire on that 109 because that thing's so daggone wide.
Right.
But far as this gold wing, they've been doing it for years. I mean, my uncles and stuff was riding motorcycles and had them car tires back there, you know, back in the day.
Right. That's what I tell people. They've been Darkside. That's why I say, Slappy, this is not something new. And when people try to debate me, I say, well, there's nothing to debate. The debate is over.
Right.
You know, there's nothing else to debate. You're getting a wider tread. You're getting more rubber for a lower cost, a longer tread life. You get more grip, a wider footprint. You can channel more water, more rain. It's going to handle better on groove pavements.
I mean,
What is there to debate?
It ain't nothing to be. It just makes sense to me. But you know, some people, you just can't tell them nothing.
The only thing they can say is, well, a car tire was made for a car and a motorcycle tire was made for a motorcycle.
Right.
You know, at the end of the day, when you really think about it, Slappy, everything is man-made. Even the bikes we're riding.
Right.
Every vehicle on the road is man-made. Even the road we're riding on is man-made. You know, everything is man-made. So if they made it to work over here, you mean it can't work over there? You follow what I'm saying? An airplane is man-made. A car is man-made. A motorcycle is man-made. Tires are man-made.
Right.
Even the guardrails on the side of the interstate is man-made.
Right.
The paint that's on the interstate, the line that's in the street, the signs, the light poles, everything around us, for the most part, is man-made except this grass and the sky and the you know, the oxygen.
Right.
In the sun. But if they made it to work over here, why come it can't work over there?
Right.
Just because that was not the intended use for it. You know, they got medications they've got certain medications out there that they came up with for certain reasons, and they end up using it for another reason.
Right. Well, it's kind of funny you said that about medication. Now, this is what I heard. This ain't factual. But they said that's where Viagra come off of.
That's right.
They had those people having heart conditions. And
exactly. And I wasn't going to say that, but that's really what I was saying, and you just said what I was what I was alluding to.
Yeah. The side effect of whatever that heart medicine was.
It was giving men's erections.
Erections.
So they was like, well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We made this for this problem, but it's helping on this problem. So we're on to something.
Right.
So it's the same concept. Just because it was made for a motorcycle doesn't mean you can't use it on just because it was made for a car doesn't mean you can't use it on a motorcycle.
Right. Well, I enjoy mine. I mean, even riding two up, you know, she can't feel it back there. Matter of fact, she says it's smoother.
Right.
You know, so that right. Back up those positions.
You know, Slappy, I'd rather if Dunlop offered me 4 Dunlop Elite 4s and Bridgestone offered me 1 car tire, I'd rather have 1 car tire.
Yeah, it's gonna last the same.
I'd rather have 1 car tire than 4 motorcycle tires, and that says a lot. That speaks volume.
Yeah, it's gonna last the same.
Yeah. You know, I was talking to matter of fact, I was talking to Teaspoon, and he recently put brand new motorcycle tires on his bike, and he told me the other day, man, my tire needs to be changed out already. I'm getting me a car tire.
Now, somebody like him, he be on the move too, so he sure could benefit from a good car tire.
If you ride a lot of miles, if you pull a trailer, you need a car tire. If you don't ride a lot of miles, you're a weekend warrior. You only ride on the weekends. You know, you only average 1,000 miles a year. No, you need to stick to a motorcycle tire. But if you like Slap Dog, riding coast to coast.
Yeah, I can't get nobody to ride me no more. They say, I go too far and too long. They say they got to pack a lunch when they ride with me.
If you like Slappy and you're riding coast to coast, you need a car tire, man. And like the Dunlop E4 advertised that you can go to East Coast from East Coast to West Coast 6 times.
6?
Yes, they advertise that you can ride 6 times from East Coast to West Coast on a Dunlop E4. I calculated on a car tire 30 times.
Yeah, I couldn't even see that car, that Dunlap doing that now.
That's what they average. That's, you know, and that's an average of about 3,000 miles each trip. So they're claiming that you can get about 18,000 out of their tire. I have pushed the Dunlop E4 to 15. The Bridgestone 704, 709, about 10,000 miles, it needs to be changed. So the Dunlop, well, the Dunlop E4 is reinforced in the center, so it's gonna last a little bit longer than those G704, 709. But it's still not gonna outlast a car tire.
Right.
That car tire would probably last 3 to 4 times longer than, one car tire would last 3 to 4 times longer than a motorcycle tire.
Like I said, I like to use the first part of that tire. I don't like it on that back part, and next thing you riding on a baby bottom.
There you, that means it's smooth and slick, huh?
Hey, I don't like that smoothness now. But
So
you got that bad boy, you got that bad boy lit up again. I ain't thinking with that lit up, you must have added some more lights to it.
You know what? I have, Slappy. I just put the bike back together last night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I just added a few more lights.
You got them daggum lights on there. Did you take the advise some teaspoon to get them some tractor trailer lights on there?
Teaspoons, if it works for a big truck, it'll work for my motorcycle.
Yeah.
You'll find teaspoon in the LED light section of the truck stop.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't add any truck lights to it. I just add a couple of strips of LEDs and a couple of cube lights on the front.
Yeah.
For visibility. You know, they say loud pipes save lives. I said visibility save lives.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I say. You know, I want you to see me. I'm not worried about you hearing me. I want you to see me.
Right. Yeah, I want you to see me too, because I sure don't want to nobody do that NASCAR thing and start swapping paint with me.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, we don't want to be doing that.
Well, it sure turned out to be a good doggone day, didn't it?
Turned out to be a good day. Out here riding with my man Slappy. Rode all the way from Knoxville. We out here. What we 65 southbound there, Slappy?
65 southbound rolling.
65 southbound rolling with my man Slappy. We headed on down there to the great state of Florida, and we are talking about Darkside. What's your thoughts? What's your opinion? Are you for it? Are you against it? Have you ever tried it? If you tried it, do you plan on going back? And if you are going back, how long did you actually try it before you decided that you was going to go back? Because I believe that once you go to a car tire, you ain't never going back. You hear that, Dunlop? They ain't never going back. So I want everybody to chime in on this video. We out here 65 southbound with Slappy and K Smooth back there riding tail gunner.
Tail gunner.
Talking about Darksiding. Drop it down in the comment section below. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Don't forget to sign up for the Chris Caliente Facebook group, the hottest Facebook group in the land. This is your boy Chris, out on the Gold Wing. Out on the Gold Wing. Out here with Slappy. 65 southbound headed down to Florida.
Oh, no.
And I will talk to you guys later. See you.